Apple Resources Private Limited.
Welcome students to an enriching learning journey ahead with Wood Apple Resources. Class 4 EVS. I'm your teacher Vani. Here are your friends.
I am Boopi. I am Abby.
Dear students, today I'm going to teach you Chapter 10, Lost Humpty. Hello class, today I have a special story to tell you about a little elephant named Humpty. But first, I need your help to solve a puzzle. Humpty is lost and needs to find his way back to his parents. Whoopi, can you help Humpty find the shortest path to them? Let's think about it together.
Definitely.
Great job, Whoopi. Now let's dive into the story of Humpty and learn some important lessons from the jungle. Once upon a time, in the Mangal jungle, there was a herd of elephants led by the wisest and oldest female elephant named Chandni. In this herd lived the youngest and most playful calf, Humpty. One sunny day, while the herd was heading to the river, Humpty saw a sparrow and decided to chase it. He was having so much fun that he didn't realize he had wandered far away from his family. When Chandni noticed Humpty was missing, she quickly went back to look for him. The other elephants, especially the young calves, missed Humpty and joined Chandni in the search. But they couldn't find him. Chandni gathered all the young calves and explained, "Do you know why many animals and birds live in groups? It's for safety. When we stay together, we can help each other when we are in danger, and we can find food and water more easily. You little ones can also play, learn, and have fun safely when you are in a group." Chandni also talked about the special bonds some animals have with humans. She said, "Our friends like dogs, cats, cows, goats, and buffaloes live with humans and share a special bond with them. These animals help humans and in return, humans take care of them."
चांदनी ने सब बच्चों को समझाया कि जानवर और पंछी ग्रुप्स में सुरक्षा के लिए रहते हैं, जिससे वो एक दूसरे की मदद कर सकते हैं और आसानी से खाना पानी ढूंढ सकते हैं। उसने ये भी बताया कि कुछ जानवर जैसे कुत्ते, बिल्ली, गाय, बकरियां और भैंस इंसानों के साथ रहते हैं। ये जानवर इंसानों की मदद करते हैं और बदले में इंसान उनका ख्याल रखते हैं।
Do you know that wild animals often help each other? For example, small birds called egrets sit on cattle and eat insects from their bodies. This way, the cattle stay clean and the egrets get their food. It's a win-win situation. Similarly, some birds called plovers eat decaying meat from the teeth of crocodiles. The plovers get food and the crocodiles get their teeth cleaned. Chandni then said, "Maybe Humpty has gone and met some humans. Let's go to the king of the jungle for help." The king of the jungle, who cares about all the animals, decided to help find Humpty. He called a meeting and asked different animals to use their special senses to search for him. Let me explain how different animals use their senses. Bats, elephants, and pigeons have excellent hearing. They can hear sounds that we humans might not even notice. Elephants, dogs, snakes, and bears have a very strong sense of smell. They can sniff out things from far away. Eagles, owls, and cats have amazing eyesight. They can see clearly even in the dark or from high up in the sky.
किंग ने हम्टी को ढूंढने का फैसला किया और सब जानवरों को अपनी खास सेंसेस का इस्तेमाल करने को कहा। बैट्स, हाथी और कबूतर दूर का सुनने की क्षमता रखते हैं। हाथी, कुत्ते, सांप और भालू की सूंघने की क्षमता तेज होती है। बाज, उल्लू और बिल्ली की नजर बहुत तेज होती है, अंधेरे में भी देख सकते हैं।
Did they find Humpty?
No. While all the animals were searching, Humpty wandered into a village. He was very hungry and thirsty, and he could barely walk. A kind man named Dr. Amte found him and took him to his home. There, Humpty met other wild animals that had lost their way or their families.
Who is Dr. Amte?
Dr. Prakash Baba Amte and his wife, Dr. Mandakini Amte, are kind people who help both tribal people and animals. They have built hospitals and schools for tribal people, and they also run an orphanage for injured wild animals called Amte's Animal Park. Dr. Amte brought Humpty to his house and took care of him. At Amte's Animal Park, Humpty met other wild animals who had also lost their way. Dr. Amte loves to educate students about these animals. He explains that animals like rabbits, elephants, and foxes have long ears to catch even the slightest sound. Some animals like rats, hippopotamuses, and bears have small ears. Birds and lizards don't have external ears like we do. They have internal ears with small holes in their heads. Snakes, on the other hand, don't have ears at all. They sense vibrations on the ground to understand their surroundings.
डॉक्टर आमटे ने जानवरों के बारे में बताया, जैसे खरगोश, हाथी और लोमड़ी के लंबे कान होते हैं जो हल्के से हल्के आवाज भी सुन लेते हैं, जबकि चूहे, हिप्पो और भालू के छोटे कान होते हैं। पक्षियों और छिपकलियों के बाहर वाले कान नहीं होते। उनके सिर में छोटे होल्स होते हैं और सांप के कान नहीं होते। वो जमीन की वाइब्रेशन से अपने आसपास को महसूस करते हैं।
Do you know that animals have different types of coverings on their bodies to help them survive in their environments? Let's start with mammals. Can anyone tell me what kind of covering a deer has?
Hair.
That's right. Deer and zebras have short hair. But did you know that animals living in colder places have long hair? Polar bears and yaks have long hair to keep them warm in cold climates. The long hair acts like a blanket, protecting them from the cold. Now let's move on to reptiles. Can anyone name a reptile?
A snake.
Great! Snakes as well as crocodiles and lizards are reptiles. They have scales on their bodies. These scales protect them and help them move smoothly. Scales are tough and can be very shiny. Next, let's talk about birds. What do birds have on their bodies?
Feathers.
Yes, feathers. Birds have feathers that help them fly, keep them warm, and sometimes even help them blend into their surroundings. Have you ever seen a bird's feather up close? It's amazing how light and strong they are. Speaking of blending in, there is something really cool called camouflage. This means that the body covering of some animals matches their surroundings, which helps them protect them from predators. Can anyone think of an animal that uses camouflage?
A chameleon.
That's a perfect example. Chameleons can change their color to match their surroundings. Another example is butterflies, which have patterns on their wings that make them hard to see when they rest on leaves or flowers.
Do you know? Some chameleon tongue can be twice the length of their bodies.
Now, let's learn about some amazing insects that produce something we all love to eat: honey. Can anyone guess what these insects are?
Honeybees.
That's right. Honeybees are fascinating creatures. They are social insects, which means they live together in large groups called swarms. There are 3 types of honeybees: queen bees, worker bees, and drone bees. Each type has a special role in the hive. Honeybees are attracted to the bright colors of flowers. They use their long tube-like tongues called proboscises to suck nectar from the flowers. Nectar is a sweet liquid that flowers produce. When a honeybee fills its stomach with nectar, it flies back to the hive. Once there, the bee spits out the nectar into the cells of the beehive. The bees fill these cells with nectar and then close them using wax produced by their bodies. After a few days, the nectar inside the cells turns into honey. Apiculture is the rearing of honeybees on a large scale. The place where honeybees are kept is called an apiary. People who practice apiculture take care of the bees and collect the honey from the hives. This way, we can enjoy delicious honey on our toast, in our tea, and in many other foods.
मधुमक्खियाँ एक साथ बड़े ग्रुप्स में रहती हैं, जिसे स्वार्म कहते हैं। ये 3 प्रकार की होती हैं: क्वीन बी, वर्कर बी और ड्रोन बी। ये फूलों के ब्राइट रंगों से आकर्षित होती हैं और अपनी लंबी जीभ प्रोबोसिस से नेक्टर चूसती हैं। नेक्टर को भरकर हाइव में लाती हैं और उसे बी हाइव के सेल में डाल देती है। कुछ दिनों के बाद नेक्टर शहद में बदल जाता है।
Let's review what we have learned today. Animals live in groups for safety, support, and easier access to food and water. Animals often help each other in mutually beneficial ways, such as egrets cleaning cattle and plovers cleaning crocodile teeth. Different animals have specialized senses. Bats, elephants, and pigeons have excellent hearing. Elephants, dogs, snakes, and bears have a strong sense of smell. Eagles, owls, and cats have amazing eyesight. Dr. Prakash Baba Amte and Dr. Mandakini Amte help tribal people and rescue injured wild animals running Amte's Animal Park. Mammals have hair short for deer and zebras long for polar bears and yaks. Reptiles have scales, birds have feathers. Some animals use camouflage to blend into their surroundings, like chameleons and butterflies. Honeybees are social insects that live in swarms and produce honey from nectar. The rearing of honeybees is called apiculture, and the bees are kept in an apiary. Thank you for joining us. Keep learning and exploring with Wood Apple Resources.